Yo, what's up guys? So we have some new Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I saw a couple forum posts that were very similar, like, wow, Yu-Gi-Oh is now saved, because this is going to slow down the game a lot. Okay, so it even titles it here, you better slow down and play like it's 2005. So, anyways, these are 3 world premiere cards that will be introduced in Gold Sarcophagus at 10 over here. And you get 1 of 3 of these cards in your 10, and they're all prismatic secret rare, as you guys can see via these pictures here of the cards artwork. Anyways, let's go and hop into it, and I want to know how you guys feel about the game slowing down, because I think a lot of people, like myself, have been complaining about the game being too fast and like a turn 1 game, and then it's GG no re. Anyways, starting off now, we have Dark Ruler No More. And this is a normal spell card that says, negate the effects of all face-up monster your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, your opponent takes no damage. Neither player can activate monster effects in response to this card's activation. Wow. That is absolutely insane. I mean, stop everything, you can't even respond to it. It's like Sumo Poly, and that's huge. There's a lot of problems with that. But remember guys, Solemn is still a thing, and if you are playing any variants of Orcus, you could technically still utilize, because it's all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. So if you're playing any variants of Orcus, obviously you can Crescendo, stop this card from being viable, right? And then on top of that, you still have potentially Dingirsu to go ahead and get rid of like 1 card. But keep in mind, when you activate this card, neither player can activate monster effects in response to this activation. But obviously, later down the line, yeah, you can still do certain things. But your opponent takes no damage. So even though you're stopping everything, you can't really do anything to your opponent. Your opponent is basically safe for the rest of the turn. Now, against, I would say, a lot of different Pendulum variants, they can just lose straight up. I'm sure a lot of you guys have faced off against the Oddies. They go for Vortex, Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spheres, and then also, of course, Dawn Dragster. It's a very common play, and then maybe they might have, like, one of the Jackals. And then if you can get rid of that board, sometimes there's no recovery, especially if you can get rid of the scale as well. Let me know, guys, what you think of Dark Ruler No More. I feel like it's heavily nerfed with your opponent takes no damage. Otherwise, I mean, this card would be absolutely amazing. If they put quick play and they just remove this part, it would be probably too OP. But I think that that's what it needs for people to go, okay, I'm running this card. Because they're hyping this up. This is one of the 3 promotional cards. Anyways, next up, there's more stuff though, alright? So this is Nibiru, the Primal Being, which is an 11-star monster. Okay, so it's a light rock type effect. 3,000 attack, 600 defense points, and it says during the main phase, if your opponent no more special summon 5 or more monsters this turn, as a quick effect, you contribute as many face-up monsters on the field as possible, and if you do special summon this card from your hand, then special summon 1 Primal Being token, rock, light, level 11, attack and defense to your opponent's field. This token's attack and defense become the combined original attack and defense of the tributed monster. You can only use this effect about once per turn. That's great! Oh my gosh. Okay, the other card, because I was like, this is it, because like I said, I read some forum posts. I didn't check out all of the effects of the cards until like literally the second. So you guys, you get my reaction with this as well. Because like I feel like there's a huge downside, because this is obviously a go second card, and this one over here, it's another go second card, but it's just during the main phase. So you just let them go completely off. You're just like, yeah, go for it, man. Go for as many special summons as you want. They lose their entire board, but they have 1 monster that's going to have, like, insane amount of stats, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't have an effect. Like, you can give a monster that has, like, 10,000 attack, and that's much easier to deal with than multiple copies of the Thunder Dragon Colossus, and then just all the stuff, you know what I mean? But I wish this card somehow had the effect of, like, this card effect, well, I guess it tributes them. So you don't have to worry too much about, like, you know, a monster effect being negated, right? Yeah, and if you do, yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure. Someone can comment down below if, like, you can negate this effect with any setup. Because I feel for the most part, this card, okay, this card is great. Yu-Gi-Oh is definitely being slowed down with this. But how many are you guys going to be main decking? It's a great card, though. I really like where this card is going. Anyways, next up, we have another card, though, because remember, there's 3. We have Dimension Shifter. It's a 6-star Dark Spellcaster type effect. 1200 attack, 2200 defense. When it says if you have no cards in your graveyard, as a quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, and until the end of the turn, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's a quick effect. Wow. Okay, that's another hand trap, right? Yeah, that's huge. Oh my gosh, this is going to slow down the game so much. Plus, this is another dark. Unfortunately, it's a level 6, so I don't think there's too much utility off the top of my head that people can really make some great use of, because there's certain like restrictions on cards, like when you're searching out stuff. But that's really, really cool. Alright guys, so those are some new Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are going to completely change the game. And I think the Dark Ruler No More, it seems really good, but realistically, against certain decks, some of them will have more recovery than others, right? And against a deck that has recovery, this card's not very good. But this card over here, this is so good, because you get to disrupt your opponent completely, and then it follows up to your turn, and you're free to do whatever you want. So I think people will be utilizing this, and it's 3000 attack too, and it's a light. So like there's a lot of synergy right here. Now the thing that I just noticed over here, I was just thinking about this. Like at least you can Allure of Darkness this card, depending on what deck, of course, that you're playing. But if this card was a dark, it'd be so much better. Just again, simply because if it's a dead card, Allure, it just becomes a lot better. And that's just my personal take on it. But also, you'd have like another Grapher target. I don't know. It's still good though. Don't get me wrong. I think the Primal Being is definitely going to see some play in the side deck, if not the main deck. And I'm curious to see how you guys feel about it. But anyways, the most important question is, are you guys going to be main decking any of these? For me, I'm definitely going to be main decking triple copies of this to kind of test it out and see how it goes. What it reminds me of is kind of like a sphere mode. It does require 5 or more, but like, dude, that's every single deck that I complain about. They special summon like 10, 20 times every single turn, and it's annoying. But at least with this, you'll be able to stop it, and you get a powerful monster. They get a powerful monster too, but it really doesn't matter as long as you're playing like any like decent Yu-Gi-Oh deck. But anyways, I feel like I ranted long enough. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'm really excited to test these out and see how they go. I'm gonna main deck 3 of these. Giant rock, dude. It's better than sphere mode. But anyways, like I said, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on if you're new here. And yo, drop a like on this video if you're excited about the game slowing down and going to like a format where it's not supposed to summon 50 times and then just back, okay, I lose. Anyways, hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell if you're new to the channel. You won't miss out on new content like this. And if you guys got any replays of any of these, I want to see some salty players special summon 50 times and then they hit up with that giant stone and they're like, okay, well, I lose. I don't know. It's still kind of like a very one-sided duel, but at least the person that special summoned 50 times, they get punished for it now, because other than that, they're not getting punished at all. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. I'm signing out. Peace.